It's not what you have, it's what you can make.
For 2 years, Chad Hiltz turned scrap metal into television gold. His show pulled millions of viewers who watched him build impossible cars from literal junk. Then, without warning, Bad Chad Customs vanished from Discovery Channel. No farewell episode, no explanation, just silence. Fans flooded social media demanding answers, but Chad wasn't talking. The network stayed quiet. Rumors started flying about what really went down behind the scenes. Some said money problems killed the show. Others whispered about darker reasons Discovery wanted out. The truth? Way more complicated than anyone expected. Chad Hiltz never planned on becoming a TV star. Growing up in Kingsport, Nova Scotia, he dropped out of high school at 16 after becoming a father. Money was tight, opportunities were scarce, and he bounced between jobs that never lasted. He got fired from every single one. But Chad had a gift that nobody recognized yet. Working in his father's garage, he discovered he could see potential in things other people threw away. Old airplane parts, boat scraps, rusted metal from junkyards. Chad saw art where others saw trash. He started Green Goblin Customs in the mid-1990s, building wild custom cars on budgets that would make other builders laugh. His creations caught attention at local car shows, winning awards and turning heads. Neighbors said Chad could build a Bugatti out of a chicken coop, and they weren't exaggerating. His reputation spread through Nova Scotia's tight-knit car community. Then Jolene McIntyre entered his life. She wasn't just his fiancée, she became his business partner and the key to everything that followed. Jolene understood something Chad didn't. His talent deserved a worldwide audience. She started posting weekly updates of Chad's builds on social media, documenting his creative process. The response was immediate. Thousands of people started following along, fascinated by this unconventional builder who used coat hangers instead of welding wire. The social media posts eventually reached Love Productions and Discovery Channel executives. They'd never seen anything like Chad's approach to car building. Other shows featured million-dollar shops with state-of-the-art equipment. Chad worked with basic tools in a modest garage, creating masterpieces from materials most builders wouldn't touch. Discovery wanted in. But there was a catch. Chad needed to rebrand. Green Goblin Customs faced licensing issues, so the shop became Hiltz Auto Co. Chad and Jolene recruited a small crew, his son Colton, plus friends Aaron and Alex. The production deal meant major changes. Discovery paid for shop renovations and handled promotional schedules that had Chad and Jolene traveling to SEMA and other major car shows. Bad Chad Customs premiered January 1st, 2019, and immediately stood out from every other automotive show on television. Viewers watched Chad incorporate random objects into builds: old lockers, airplane wings, boat hulls. The show captured genuine moments between Chad and Colton as they navigated their complicated father-son relationship. Colton had grown up away from Chad, spending limited time with his father. Now working together full-time created real tension and authentic growth that cameras caught. Season 1 performed well enough for Discovery to order a second season, which premiered August 2020. Season 2's finale aired October 5th, 2020. Then, nothing. Fans waited for news about Season 3, checking Discovery's schedule and Bad Chad's social media for announcements. Weeks turned into months. The network never officially canceled the show, but they never renewed it either. Bad Chad Customs just disappeared from Discovery's lineup like it never existed. Online forums filled with confused viewers demanding explanations. Some speculated about conflicts between Chad and the network. Others wondered if ratings had tanked. The crew stayed mostly silent on social media, posting occasional car builds, but avoiding questions about the show's future. Industry insiders started whispering that Discovery had quietly pulled the plug. But why? The show had developed a loyal following. Critics praised its authenticity compared to other overly produced car shows. Chad's unconventional methods and genuine personality connected with audiences tired of fake reality TV drama. Yet Discovery seemed ready to move on without explanation. The mystery deepened when Chad and Jolene stopped doing promotional appearances. No more car show interviews about the TV series, no teases about upcoming episodes. Something had clearly gone wrong behind the scenes, but nobody was talking publicly about what really happened between the Hiltz Auto team and Discovery Channel. The cancellation wasn't about one single issue. Multiple problems converged simultaneously. First, production costs were crushing Discovery's budget. Each episode required extensive filming of intricate custom builds. The show's entire premise demanded time-intensive coverage of Chad's creative process from start to finish. Unlike quick renovation shows, these builds took weeks or months. Camera crews, equipment, and post-production editing added up fast. Discovery realized they were spending more per episode than viewership justified. Second, the audience never expanded beyond core enthusiasts. Bad Chad Customs had passionate fans, but it struggled connecting with casual viewers who preferred flashier, faster-paced automotive content. Networks need broad appeal to justify production investments. Then came the legal complications. Multiple sources confirmed Chad faced accusations after Season 1 wrapped. The exact nature remains unclear, but these issues directly impacted the show's viability. Discovery couldn't risk their reputation on a host whose legal troubles might explode publicly. Networks always protect their brand first. The combination proved fatal. High costs, plus limited viewership, plus potential legal liability, created an equation Discovery couldn't solve. Rather than announce cancellation and generate negative press, the network simply let Bad Chad Customs fade away quietly. No official statement, no farewell season. Just silence while they moved resources to other properties deemed safer investments. For nearly 3 years, Chad and Jolene avoided discussing the show's end directly. Then, in January 2023, Jolene went live on Facebook and finally addressed what happened. Her revelations shocked fans who'd assumed reality TV accurately portrayed their lives. Jolene explained that Discovery's version of reality was heavily formulated and controlled. Producers scripted scenarios and staged situations to create drama. The builds themselves were real. Chad genuinely created those cars using his methods. But the business aspects shown on camera, mostly fiction. Discovery paid for shop renovations that supposedly came from Hiltz Auto's budget. Cars that appeared sold to clients on screen actually stayed with Chad. The show created an illusion of a struggling small business when reality was far different. More frustratingly, Jolene revealed how creatively restrictive television production became. Producers controlled which builds made air, how Chad presented his process, and even personal interactions with Colton. The family drama that made the show compelling, sometimes genuine, sometimes prompted by producers seeking better footage. Chad and Jolene couldn't share knowledge freely or build cars their way. Everything served the show's narrative needs first. That realization hit hard. They'd entered television hoping to spread the word about Hiltz Auto Co. and build their international brand. The exposure worked. The shop gained recognition worldwide, but the cost was creative freedom and authentic connection with fans. Losing the TV show forced Chad and Jolene to rethink everything. They'd tasted international attention and didn't want to retreat into obscurity. But they also refused to sacrifice creative control again. The solution was already in their hands: YouTube. They'd started a channel back in 2016, posting occasional builds and car show footage. After Discovery ended, they went all in on the platform. The transformation was dramatic. YouTube gave them complete control over content, pacing, and presentation. No producers demanding specific storylines, no network executives dictating which builds to feature. Chad could teach viewers his techniques without worrying about runtime limitations or commercial breaks. The Bad Chad channel exploded. Within a few years, they accumulated over 250,000 subscribers and an insane 111 billion total views. Videos showcasing builds, shop life, and travels with Jolene resonated with audiences craving authentic content. Comment sections filled with appreciation for the unfiltered access to Chad's process. Revenue followed attention. YouTube ad money, sponsorships from automotive brands, and merchandise sales created multiple income streams. Their social media presence expanded beyond YouTube. 283,000 Instagram followers, 350,000 on Facebook. Jolene's vision of creating an online college for automotive enthusiasts was actually happening. Young builders watched Chad's videos to learn techniques, asked questions, and got real answers without TV's artificial barriers. The best part? Complete creative freedom meant Chad built whatever inspired him, not what producers thought would rate well. Today, Chad Hiltz is arguably more successful than during his TV peak. Hiltz Auto Co. continues creating one-of-a-kind custom builds that sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Each project showcases Chad's signature style, using unexpected materials and unconventional approaches that other builders won't attempt. The shop maintains steady business without needing Discovery's promotional muscle. Chad's estimated net worth now sits between $1 and $3 million, accumulated through multiple revenue sources beyond just car sales. YouTube monetization brings in an estimated $50,000 to $100,000 annually. Merchandise featuring Hiltz Auto Co. branding sells to fans worldwide. Sponsorship deals with automotive companies provide additional income. The TV show paid maybe $3,000 to $5,000 per episode. YouTube and direct business ownership, far more lucrative long-term. More importantly, Chad reclaimed something television stole: authenticity. He shares real struggles, mistakes, and learning processes with his audience. Videos show actual shop life, not manufactured drama. Fans appreciate the honesty, creating a community more engaged than passive TV viewers ever were. Colton continues working alongside his father, their relationship developing naturally without cameras forcing storylines. The question becomes, did Chad actually lose anything when Bad Chad Customs ended? Or did Discovery's cancellation accidentally set him free to build the empire he always wanted on his own terms? Chad Hiltz's story isn't about failure, it's about evolution. Discovery Channel gave him international exposure and validation that his unconventional methods deserved recognition. Then the network took it away, probably thinking they were ending his moment in the spotlight. Instead, they freed him from creative restrictions he didn't even realize were holding him back. Today, Chad controls his narrative completely, builds whatever inspires him, and makes more money than television ever paid. His YouTube success proves audiences crave authenticity over polished productions. Sometimes losing what you thought you wanted leads you to something better. Chad traded fame for freedom and came out ahead.